Good morning, wonderful people. You're welcome. Welcome to the program this morning. This is Bystanders at the Newsstands. I'm Christian Chuku. We are right here in the city of Lagos. Currently, I'm at Abiodun Jagun Street. And behind me, you have the newspaper stand this morning. We are looking at the reports that we have on the national dailies. National dailies this morning. What a wonderful day to be alive in the city of Lagos. Still on the Dangote refinery, Peter B was sighted at the refinery yesterday. Also, Saraki was sighted at the refinery yesterday, but we didn't see Atiku. We saw many other persons. The presidents of 5 African nations, Niger Republic was there, and other presidents. Let's move on with what we have for today. Once again, you're welcome to the program this morning. As you can see, we have the bystand here this morning. People are deliberating on the reports that we have on the newspaper headlines. Yes, let's move straight to the newspaper reports. I have the Daily Trust newspaper with me this morning. Daily Trust with me. I also have the Vanguard newspaper, the Daily Trust and the Vanguard. I start with the Vanguard. Naira redesign, massive cash hoarding resumes. On still the Naira redesign, massive cash hoarding resumes. Buhari to commission second Niger bridge today. Second Niger bridge will be commissioned today by the president, Muhammad Buhari, via Zoom. Plateau killings, death toll hit 130. Now, the Christian Association of Nigeria, they are warning against reprisal attacks. Northeast, federal government seeks funding for over 4 million malnourished people. Federal government is seeking funding for over 4 million malnourished people. Let's have vis-a-vis the 21 billion naira that was used to erect a hospital at the Aso Rock. Let's look at priority here. Police rescue kidnapped surgeon, 9 others in Benue. And the $21 billion revenue will be gotten from the refinery, and also 100,000 jobs will be also coming from the refinery. That's Dangote spilling that out. Says first product will hit market in July. Let's look at the picture in front of the Vanguard this morning. You have Dangote, the president, Muhammad Buhari. You have Shetima. You have Dakwa Abiodun. You have Ahmed Lawan. You have Sanwo-Olu. And you have other eminent personalities here, most from the presidency here this morning. The chairman of the APC, Abdullahi Adamu, there. We have Prince Dakwa Abiodun, yes, and also Aswaju Edwin Devakuma. This is the commissioning of the Dangote Petroleum Refinery in Lagos yesterday. Questions have been asked. Why abandon 4 of our refineries, and you are going to commission a private refinery? That is the federal government delegation going to commission a private refinery, while we have 4 refineries that are not working up to capacity over the years. Remember, the president Buhari has spent almost 1.3 trillion naira for turnaround maintenance of this refinery, but we are not getting maximum capacity output from this refinery. These are questions we need to ask. Let's move on. Presidential poll, why Tribunal rejected live coverage? Some of the reasons why the Tribunal rejected live coverage is because it's not customary for the courts. Let me read it. From the source. Okay, the court had that no regulatory framework or policy direction permitted it to grant the application. No regulatory framework or policy direction permitted it to grant such application. He said the court can only be guided and act in accordance to the practice, directions, and procedures approved by the President of the Court of Appeal. We cannot permit a situation that may lead to dramatization of our proceedings. That's from Justice Samani. We cannot permit a situation that may lead to dramatization of our proceedings. And presidency, Supreme Court fixes May 26 for judgment on Tinubu's eligibility. May 26 is the next date. Supreme Court fixes May 26 for judgment on Tinubu's eligibility. Let's move on to the Daily Trust. Dangote Refinery, a game changer. That's Buhari speaking. That Dangote Refinery is a game changer. Flags off Lake Chad oil drilling today. Nigeria has been self-sufficient, that is Dangote, to generate $21 billion, employ over 100,000 youths. African company for Africa by an African entrepreneur, that's ECOWAS. And stakeholders reject renaming the aviation ministry, want return to transportation. And we have a Sudan crisis, Nigerian pilgrims to pay $100 airfare hike. As yes, El-Rufai deposes to monarch, and this, I have a Mr. Lucky. Come on, Mr. Lucky.
Yeah, good morning, my brother. How's everything? Good morning.
We thank God. We thank God.
Let me thank our viewer first. May God bless you, Omompa, everybody there, Taiwo, Ugulano, all my brothers and sisters in abroad, Yerima, Bubaka, and Mommy America, who are watching me. Please, if I didn't mention your name, pardon me, please. All protocols observed. Thank you very much. Good morning, my brothers and sisters. Let me do like this.
You can see we have the President Buhari, Dangote, Ahmed Lawan Sanwo-Olu, Shetima, many top Nigerian leaders at the commissioning of the Dangote refinery.
I call them blood soccer. They are blood soccer.
They are commissioning a project.
Which project? I know. You know, we said it yesterday. Commissioning project. Do you know what happened? I sat down and looked. 2007. Obasanjo wanted to sell the refinery, gave them license. Dangote, Otojola, all of them. A lot of Nigeria kick against that. Say, no way. Don't know, government cannot manage a property, even company or economy. Then now Dangote went and built his own. Otojola asked for fund. Bank couldn't support. No bank support. A lot of them asked for fund. No bank support. Dangote get support from central bank. Now, I ask a question. No, see, let me tell you, I want to go straight. Whatever I gave you today, nobody come and pollute your mind. I want to go straight and tell you. And money was not given. Only Dangote. They are praising Dangote everywhere. That money belongs to Nigerian money.
Which money?
This money Dangote uses.
Dangote is the richest
let me give you an example.
black man.
Now, are you aware yesterday was praising Central Bank, Emefiele? What did Emefiele do? Emefiele is supporting with billions of dollars.
Of Nigerian money.
Yes, he praised them. The whole world had it yesterday. He was praising Emefiele. They should thank Emefiele. Without Emefiele, this project would not have succeeded. Now we have sector of economy like Tesla, who is not working, which bank supposed to look into. And you have Zenith Bank, Diamond Bank, all this GTB. They only help all these small business that cannot return, that cannot make economy move forward. Why can't you help all this rice farmer and all this is nothing? Just quickly money. They pump money for Dangote. Today, the same cement, they pump money for cement.
He's a businessman.
It's a businessman, but it's about money. Oh, what money? No. It's about money. Dangote. Listen to me. Central Bank fund, in fact, let's say 70% of it. It was President Dangote yesterday. Without Dangote, without President Emefiele, without Emefiele, this refinery would not have succeed. Are you now aware? He put money there. After how many years? 2007. A lot of them collect license. Otojola even went to bank to go and collect loan. They refused to give it. Only Dangote. Buhari 8 years. Say, don't worry, if refinery will work. We have 4 refineries now. But this time around, anyway, it's a good thing. I want to ask you a question now. Only Dangote imports cement. How much for bag of cement? What is our benefit? Many houses now, they are not building anymore. Except you have billions. That's why they are stealing our money. That's it. So, where I thank Dangote, I was thinking that he has finished the refinery. Do you believe? The road to the refinery from Aja to that Bejuleki, bad road, no road.
From Aja to Bejuleki.
My brother, if you are going to Lekki, the moment they get to Aja, from Aja to Bejuleki, it can take you 3 hours. Got bad. Why did the president? Why did he not? Someone who did not take president past the place. And a lot of those presidents that come from Africa, Ghana, old president, retired president. Why did not pass the place? Why did not allow them to see our environment? Then all of them fly for up and landed in that place. And you just quickly say you are opening July. And Nigerians are happy that the two start now. They are going to employ 100,000 Nigerians. Don't be surprised.
It's going to generate $21 billion.
Don't be surprised. China and India will dominate almost 50%. China and India
How will it affect the price of petrol and
waiting. Dangote want to make his money. It will increase. Dangote want to increase. Okay, I will give you an example now. What of cement? As the cement come down, 5,500. So if you want to deck now, you are looking up to 200 bags of cement. Calculate 200 bags of cement. Why people are running to Ogun State? Because of houses are very expensive. Abi? People are running to Ogun State. Ogun State, you can buy a house 300,000 naira and start building. Yeah, you can buy land. Land, yes, in Ogun State. Yes. You can do 400,000, 300,000. You buy land, then you now build it. Nobody will come and disturb you. The only problem we have in Ogun State is bad road. Otherwise, Lagos will empty. No, what they have in Lagos? See, someone who enter, what's at the top?
You can see
Port
the
to
investment
everywhere.
in Lagos.
Where's the investment?
Look at the seaport.
Seaport. Seaport have been existing since I was born. What is my gain? What is my gain? Go to Seaport.
African company for Africa by an African entrepreneur.
Who is saying that?
ECOWAS.
Don't mind all this Seaport. What are they doing in their place there? Go to Ghana. They only come here to embezzle money. Most of them has a business here. Are you getting me? So they just come here. What we are saying, we are talking about Nigerians now. 4 years now, our president could do repair just one refinery. Only one person. Compared with the bank, they push our money. Don't be surprised. Buhari has share there. Emefiele has a share there.
The elites
Has a share there. That is why they pump money there. They could do repair. Let me tell you. When Atiku say, I want to sell the refineries, people were making noise. Let me tell you, what I see in Nigeria, give this to private people to manage. Nigeria government cannot manage anything. Is it head? Industry? Look at what, are you not imagine? 8 years now, we have not had one carrier flight. Nigeria, they ride Nigeria. I go to airport, see old plane, they cannot repair. We have airpiece, all this Ethiopia, all this different world, and we are here, giant of zero, giant of poverty. We are the giants of poverty in Nigeria, in Africa. If you say that, I agree. Giant of poverty.
Big brother in Africa.
Big brother, sir. What are you doing, brother? Is it brother that you want to sweep Tinubu in? You are inviting 50 retired African president to come and deliver message. Which message? Are they not be coming to deliver message for us since? What have they done? Why don't you use Obasanjo, life for good luck? Who will use sort of save that money for hotel and everything? Are they hungry here? Bring that money, buy rice, make rice cheap, so that at least that money use it to import rice. Then give it president that's a mass was in Ghana or Togo, coming there to give them for hotel for what? Spending bill. Did you know how much they say they want to spend? Okay, me. Buhari has emptied our purse.
Okay, you look at Buhari to commission second Niger bridge via Zoom today.
Niger bridge is how many years? Since they built 10 different bridges, Niger bridge. Just only one Niger bridge. Since Buhari enter, we have been hearing. Don't forget, he's not the one that started it. He's not the one that started it. And don't be surprised that bridge has not finished. Just like the way the refinery, he went and commission. So they will say, Buhari have done this, I've done this. The refinery have not started. They say July. Don't be surprised. Next year, they have not started. Just like Niger, the Niger bridge, I say, he has not finished. Now, what concern me with Niger? That is the area there. What I'm saying in Lagos, where I am now, my constituency, what is happening here? Not. Yes, congratulations for our people there who will not be queuing up for traffic every year. Are you getting me? That's not the only solution. Allow importation. Igbo believe importation. Allow them to, you see, somebody, let me give an example now. So one of my friend went to America to go and buy Escalade.
You don't start, you're alive. You're alive. Welcome back, welcome back. Sorry about that network we can
Actually, that is a Nigerian style. When you are watching football, when you know never take it. That's the system. Anyway, sorry, my brothers who are watching my program.
like you said, most of these elites
And the problem of Nigeria, I call them blood soccer. Blood soccer. They are not sucking our blood. Look at them. They gather that money and register the kind of benefit for they could benefit from them, their family. They use our CPM money. This is supposed to go to the grassroots.
Why you go shoot eye for the camera? You don't shoot eye, that your face show for the camera.
Who are going invested through that? Did you listen to that yesterday? Dangote was praising Emefiele that please, they should help you to thank Emefiele. Let Emefiele this project will not have succeed. What does that tell you? These are things. Yes, yes. What I'm saying is, people are known for important business. They should allow them to do that. What stop them now? Because people might import things and sell it off. But now, a man that is importing things now importing only one. Very one car. What do you expect?
Which Obino dey refinery?
Very one car.
So the social media. As Obi arrive for refinery. Where on your they call Obi.
So that's why you see everybody just roaming about. You see people working about left and right. They're not doing anything. So that is why I'm saying the economy under
zero. Okay, let's move on the presidential tribunal. Tribunal has rejected live proceeding.
But I told you before now, not to come up for it. I told you, even the judgment, the final judgment, not to come up for it. I told you. They have sold Tinubu already. So, for them say, what are you hiding? My brother, what are you hiding? Let the whole world see. After all, Trump. We saw Trump when he came to the court. Instead of security man to open door for Trump, the security man passed, then leave the door. Trump now opened the door by himself. You hear me? To tell you that you watch everything in life. But Nigeria, why are you hiding? So to tell you that the election was rigged, we don't need to be deceived now.
The court has not determined whether the election was.
That one alone to tell you why are they hiding? What are the APC, Bola Tinubu, and INEC telling the court, no, Majako wo, Emashio, don't open it, let people see you. Do it hiding. Anything that is dark is a devil. God said, let there be light. When there is light, you can see me, I see you. But now, they are not telling INEC, Moshood, and the judge, please allow Mekunu, even the baby inside womb, to see how the election was done. And you are saying, no, they should not allow the whole world to see. It's to tell you that already they have compromised. So they are working on their mandate.
The next sitting is on the 26th of May.
But let me tell you, go there here. We are here together. Remember me, they will tell you on technicality that make Obi Article did not win. They should try next time. Just like when you are calling somebody, then the phone will tell you, try, it's not available. It's not available.
If there's injustice, it may cause something else.
With justice, when they say just to televise something for the whole world to see, they said no, they cannot do that. Is it they will now turn it to give Obi or favor Atiku? No. Now me tell you, can never happen. Not Nigeria. You can talk about Ghana, oh. You can talk about Kenya, oh. You can talk about Ethiopia, oh. It can happen in that place. Oh. Nigeria here for them to turn presidential election, forget it, is zero.
Okay, federal government seeks funding for over 4 million malnourished people. Like now,
why they always
you
lie?
may be malnourished, but federal government is
I better leave all these ones. Leave all these ones. Leave all these ones. That is a lie. My brother, they are telling you lies. Let me give you an example now. I saw President Muhammad Buhari ministers, canvassing what Buhari did for 8 years. My brother, nothing. Nothing. Insecurity, zero. Alandi went and commissioned some new ship yesterday, an helicopter. For what? How many they kill for Plateau yesterday?
130.
God bless you. So now, killing have become, they are slaughtering human beings than even the Malu and goat in Nigeria. And US are there watching. UK are there watching. UK are the problem of Nigeria too. UK. Our money, they transfer to UK and more than the money in Nigeria. And they receive it. And they be telling us, our students should not bring their family. If Nigeria is good, what it concern me with brother? Going to UK.
We are working so that it can be good. We are working.
Now, how can it good? I voted, and you want to see how I voted. You said no. You don't want to show them. Yeah, I did something. How would Nigeria good? Nigeria is dead under Buhari 8 years. Nigeria don't finish, nothing. We are a skeleton. People are sick. Go to hospital. The highest sickness now is mentally. Mental. People are thinking how they will survive in a day. People are dying. No business. Now, my own is that my advice to Tinubu, if they swear him, number one, as I said, I repeat it every day. Please remove Aboki from custom first. Number one. I get to be. You can put an Igbo man for custom. No problem. Don't go and put your brother out. Otherwise they'll criticize you. I get to be. Then you go for army. Put another man or whether for army to destroy all this killing, plateau, all these things. I'm just advising him. 3 months. A governor that cannot tell it where he's going, a president, is a failure. Body language of Tinubu, in 3 months, will know whether they are going to support it or not. What we Nigeria need is, how do we eat? How we rice come down to 10,000? Today, it did not. Are they shouting they're hungry? Because they allow protection, but they close our border here. They say Nigeria rice. Which Nigeria? Do you eat Nigeria rice? Do you see Nigeria? Back, I saw it.
No, what have you done? Maybe you are Mr. Yam.
My brother,
done.
My own is to publicize, to talk,
So
let people
you
go.
not farm. You not farm.
Where?
You not plant.
I want to ask you. He said, wait, let me ask you a question now. I'm in Lagos. I stay in Oba. Ordinary to put one block on top of block. Kule brother will come, ask for 100,000 naira. So you say I should get a farm. Where will I farm? Where is the farm? Where will I go and farm? Let me give you an example now. A bush in Ogun State, where an Yoruba man never go for 100 years. If I need a man go there, the next year I clear the bush, enter there. Kule brother will enter there. You are telling me I should go and farm. Where will I farm? I should farm inside my room. Where is the land? Go farm. Where is the land? We have vast land. But the problem is that we don't have government. We don't have government. Who will help you? Are you getting me? Nothing. So I am telling you, Buhari 8 years is a failure. Security, zero. Electricity, zero. Economy, zero. Road, zero. Everything around Buhari 8 years, zero. And now it's as if bringing a miracle. A miracle has come. We are watching him. Let me see the body language of 3 months. You know where we are going. Whether a miracle will still follow the way Buhari go. But I'm telling you,
Mr. Lucky, go back to Edo State and farm.
no, see, like I tell you, going back to Edo State is not the problem. Now, are you not hearing Fulanis are killing the farmer in Edo State? Kidnapping there? Who will provide security? Is it me?
Your governor.
No, it's the president that's supposed to provide security. The president is supposed to provide security, control police and army, not the governor. That is the land. Yes, we have that in the Benin. Going to find they kidnap them because no security. I am telling you the truth. Nigeria need to wake up. And body language of 3 months will tell us where we are going. I'm telling him, he should allow the Igbo to do their business. What's their business? Allow them to import container and bring the price down. Okay. Import rice, import pineapple, import apple. We cannot plant 8 years. Nigeria never planted anything. We cannot die for hunger. Nigeria has to be. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Yeah, good morning, Christian. How you doing, man?
Thank God, thank God.
Countdown to my birthday. Countdown to my birthday. That's 2 days to inaugurations. I mean, I'm 78. 78. That's we're talking of. When is the inauguration? 29.
29.
I'm 28. So I'll be celebrating my.
That's a day to inauguration.
A day to inauguration. So
we just hope that all things being equal, your wishes are granted. What is your wish?
My wish for what? For
your birthday, everything, inauguration.
My wish, as it is, this month of May is a significant month for me, right? It's a Children's Day. It's a Workers' Day. It's my birthday, and it's the inaugurations of our new incoming presidents. So you could see, and it's a month that Nigeria is breaking that jinx of good news. We've been hearing bad news about Nigeria, but first of all, for the first time, the Dangote refinery has put Nigerian name on the map of the whole world as the biggest refinery in the whole entire world. Thank God for that good news I'm hearing, which is first good news I've ever heard in Nigeria.
Good news.
On infrastructure.
What of the second Niger bridge?
Second Niger bridge is not even as loud as the refinery. Second Niger bridge is not the longest bridge in the world. We are talking the record-breaking achievements, which is the refinery. And you don't know how happy I am now this morning with all this madness with the 4 refinery we have.
Are you still happy that?
I'm happy that Dangote is coming in.
The government that could not handle 4 refineries is happy that a private person set up the same refinery that they could not maintain.
Government has no business in business. Leave business for the entrepreneurs.
You know, Ethiopia Airline.
Ethiopia Airline is managed by the. It's not only Ethiopia. They have an agreement with one Western airline. That manages them.
Who owns the Ethiopia Airline?
I think is it Lufthansa? Is it Lufthansa? Or is Ethiopian?
Who owns the Ethiopian Airline?
What is there is if you want to set up an airline, right?
No, we're talking about government managing.
It's government that is not managing. It's not government. It's the technocrats. It's the aeronautic technocrats that are managing
government
Ethiopia Airline.
Will manage
they provide. Okay, it's just like here in Nigeria.
Government can manage.
It's just like here in Nigeria. Here in Nigeria as it is. Okay, why did NNPC? Why did they go private? As a private company. It's going to come as a Nigerian, airline. It's going to come as a Nigerian airline, but it's not the politician that will manage it. They are technocrats they will bring in. As it is now, they've employed one guy as a partners. Yes, that's why you can't say government wants to have full business in government. They don't do that. They don't do that. If you are comparing yourself with Saudi Aramco is being managed by some technocrats, which are not even Saudis.
So the persons managing our refinery are not technocrats.
You say what?
The people managing our own refinery.
They are not technocrats enough, because if they are technocrats, they will not be turning around the refinery. For how many years have they been turning it around that the refinery has never turned? Are you not in this country? As we're talking now, the refineries are in comatose. They keep spending. They spend almost $30 billion.
So those that were managing before, they were not technocrats.
They were not technocrats, let me tell you. They were just cronies. They were cronies of the politicians. They can just give you yourself that you know nothing about. They can award that contract to you. Also, you have a company that bears, what's it called, oil and gas industries. And what will they do? They will hire you as their cronies. When they hire you, you do the dirty job there. You turn around the, what's it called? And nothing will turn around. Their own share of the money is what they use to campaign again for the next, for the next election. You don't even know what is going on. That's why we're so silent, and it has been happening since the advent of democracy in this country. They've been turning around. If I keep mentioning their names, you will know that. Do those guys know anything?
You will say the government has failed.
Yeah.
Not that governments don't have business. We don't have governments that have been managing corporations, that have been managing agencies.
Okay.
Let me just say that the Nigerian government has failed.
Let me not tell you. Look at Gatwick Airport. They concession it out to a Nigerian, Ogulesi, a Yoruba man, and it's not only Gatwick Airport, London City Airport is in charge of it. Look at the rail, what's it called? The metro rail in Italy. It controlled it. You want to tell me the Italian government doesn't have that capacity to manage those things, or British government doesn't have capacity to control Gatwick Airport? But they see that they can't, you can't have it all. You can't do it all at once. Governance, your role is for governance.
Somebody asking why the monopoly, just Dangote?
They created the monopoly.
Who created
it? If I were Dangote, I would do the same.
Who created the monopoly?
The government in power.
Which government in power?
All the government successive government have been in power. Let me just say it. Why did Obasanjo sold the refinery?
Obasanjo, who again?
Obasanjo, Atiku. I say Atiku. Obasanjo, Yar'Adua tried a lot, and Yar'Adua himself, as is the blunder. You don't blame the dead body. He has gone. But he tried. Obasanjo sold the refineries to Dangote and Otedola when he was
the moribund refineries.
Moribund. Yeah, they should bring it back to life.
And they were not able to.
No, they were not able.
Okay.
It was Yar'Adua that now came and he retrieved them back.
Okay.
Say you cannot sell the national assets to an individual. And the national assets we've been proud of. In those days, Nigeria was the largest supplier of crude oil within the sub-Saharan Africa. Now you are talking of Angola because we slept in slumber for a long time. And what are you now saying? It's because of the negligence of the government. That's what I'm telling you. Government has no business in business. Bring expatriates that will come and handle your infrastructure. We have Nigerian expatriates. We have Nigerian, Nigerian oil and gas technocrats that they can turn around these things in two years. So what are we not saying?
Let's look at the impact on the price of crude oil, petrol, kerosene.
Yeah, definitely. You see, that subsidies will definitely fade up. The money we are spending, they said as of now, we spend over 30 billion. We'll be saving over $30 billion.
No,
in
21.
It's 30 now. Emefiele said it. It's $30 billion we'll be saving.
Your Emefiele?
My Emefiele is coming out to talk now. But he's going nowhere. He's going nowhere to broaden his knowledge. He has to stay in Nigeria. We have institution in Nigeria. We have, business school, Lagos Business School. We can erode it. But for him to run away, and he has to face I mean, he has to face questions. He has to answer some questions. He needs to answer some questions about that monetary policy he brought to us. We are not seeing new money now. Are you seeing new money? Is that not a scam? You said you promised us new money, you want to fade out the old notes. It's still the same old note that is in circulation. That you print it up. You say, oh God.
But
God,
you
God,
trust
God,
him
God.
when he says he's going to have $30 billion revenue. That's what Emefiele said.
We save 30 billion
Emefiele.
dollars.
Yeah, yes. Emefiele.
Yes. When it's right, you see me. I'm not so blind, you know, activist. I'm not so blind person that when I see the truth, I will not say it. When he say the right thing, I will commend him. When he say the wrong things, I will condemn him. And I do that even from my own charity begins at home, right? My own family that are not useful to me, that have been in America for 60 years, 50 years, that are not useful. Instead of teaching people how to fish, they are bringing fish every time. Old men, you know, in the midst of the youth, cannot help any youth out. So that's it. And I told them wholeheartedly, you guys are not helping the family.
Buhari to commission second Niger bridge today via Zoom.
Yeah. Why via Zoom? Where via Zoom? Can't it be there? Can't it be there?
He has other things he wants to commission.
No. You see, to me, that second Niger bridge,
Lake Chad oil drilling today also, he will be there.
Yeah. That second Niger bridge, you should give it to him because we gave the achievements of Lagos infrastructure to Dangote. I mean to Ambode, because when you look at the what's it called, Berger, is it Berger? That project he did, it wasn't the one that started it. It wasn't his initiative. Governance is all about the master plan. Continuity of governance is all about the master plan on ground, you know. And the blue rail line, that's the metro.
Have you entered it before?
Have not.
Okay, try.
I will try.
It's 1,000.
I will try.
The ticket is 1,000. Just
to
try.
Where? To all destination or
no, to Ibadan.
To Ibadan.
Yes.
I will try. I will try. And the one Lagos Metro, what's it called? That the Lagos did then, that it was in the master plan in the 70s. It was in the Jakonde master plan. It was the same Buhari that nullified the project that time. But thank God it's coming back under his regime, right? So these are the things you look at. And I don't praise any leader that it works, because it's not their money they're using to work. It's you and I money. It's our money. So when you praise them,
who are you going to give credit of the blue rail line?
Blue rail line, I will give the kudos to all the successive people that put one block, put one, you know,
then what of the Niger bridge? Second
Niger bridge, I think I have to give it. Because they turned that second Niger bridge to cash cow. They turned it to cash cow under Jonathan. Jonathan finished it. But Jonathan said the consultants that he employed, these are same PDP. This belongs to people like Chigo. They were doing sharing the money there. He was I know him very well. He was, you know, agent fans of PDP. Then I know him. You can't deny it. They were sharing the money to finish second Niger bridge. But this one came and he changed the narrative. He brought the project from, and I could see the king Obi of Onitsha coming out to thank the government, the president, for you to have even actualized, I mean, the dreams of the.
So who are you going to give credit? Something.
I'll give credit.
For Lagos, you gave credit to everyone that added one block or the other.
Yes.
So for that
I will give credit to Jonathan, because Jonathan at that time, he said they should bring the master plan, and they brought the master plan, and they started scamming. They started scamming Jonathan with money. They started draining Jonathan. And when the guy left the seat, he said the money the consultant collected from me is enough to even get that project halfway. You guys, you don't know the corrupt element. Those people shouting that the country is that they are the ones. Look at the CCTV project. That's 460. And you just
government.
It's not only Buhari government that will do that. the whole thing, when you start, they will start probing it. It may be right from the president.
No, the government took that loan. No?
They took that loan.
Yes.
The one before they took, likewise.
No, we are talking of the first.
Yes, I say all them. That is why, since we don't have that, we don't have that power.
Yoruba, they say when you are pursuing two rats, at the end of the day, you might not catch one.
Me, I go pursue two rats. If it's for me to engage somebody that will mount pressure on the other rat, I will mount it. So all those are yes. So the point there is, as I'm telling you now, we don't have that culture of bringing our past leaders to book. If we can just, work on that constitution, that no one, no man, no Nigerian is above the law. Okay, so don't speak out. That's why Nigerian president is the most powerful president on earth now. Some people may be talking of American president. Always check with American president. By mid-term election,
Trump was arrested.
Trump was arrested. Can you imagine? But when we will start probing, putting our past leaders on probe, when we will win that? When we win, we are just faking ourselves all around. And a country with a fake system of governance cannot go anywhere. That's my for you.
Okay, thank you.
It's a pleasure.
I have a Mazi Chigozie. Good morning, Mazi Chigozie. This morning.
Good morning, President. Let's say that I was sharing the money.
He's throwing a jab at you.
If we are sharing the money and we left Nigerian debt at less than 11 trillion for 16 years. And you now, your own man entered, say Baba entered. And within the space of 7 years plus, it's skyrocketed to 77 trillion. Counting, by the next 6 days or so, it might escalate to 100 trillion. So, who is looking better riding his Rolls Royce? Because in the last 7.5 years, they have squandered not less than, imagine, from let's say 12,000 trillion to
77.
What is how many is that?
77 minus 12 is 65.
65. Since you are a good mathematician.
65 trillion.
I'm
an Igbo man. I'm a businessman.
Are you afraid of
man.
mathematician during your time? Okay, as an Igbo man, I was just waiting you to give 65 trillion. Kunle and his Buhari's squandered in less than
Kunle,
7.
You are up for probe.
In less than 7 years, it should be up to prove. If not that we have a lawless state. And those who are sponsoring him from abroad are part of where is Funigas. He has been silent over this time now. You see? Funigas is part of the people who should be proved as well. And I don't think Mr. Taiwo should be one of them. I think, I may be wrong because his body language presupposes that something must have entered his pocket.
Somebody saying our leaders are not ashamed, saying that Dangote private refinery is a game changer.
It's a shame now because they own the refineries. They are criminals.
Who own the refineries?
The Nigerian political elites owns Dangote refinery. Let me tell you, in 2021, Nigeria has spent $21.5 billion in turnaround maintenance of the 3 refineries or so. By 2021, they have spent $21.5 billion. And now, Dangote refinery, as of 2023, worth only $20 billion. The refinery that was described by Buhari and other criminals to be the largest refinery in the whole world was only built with $20 billion. Why the government of Nigeria have spent $21.5 billion as of 2021. $21.5 billion in turnaround. They are turning around. The same turnaround that Kunle is here, accusing the past administration of PDP, which I wouldn't exonerate them for any reason. They are criminals, and you see how they are celebrating. These are needless, of course, the subsidy scam and the organized fraud is out of it. Every year you spend close to 7 trillion naira in subsidy. And you have eaten the money more than enough to build Dangote refinery 3 times in just mere turnaround maintenance. And you say these people will never die, it go better for them. You can see how criminal. I watch and see everything because these people are wicked. Huh? You need to scatter these people's head. Only turnaround maintenance. You have eaten the destiny and the future of the so-called Nigerians. And now you are celebrating. You are now celebrating Dangote, an individual, which you hide under him to float your own refinery, thinking you can enslave the rest of Kunle and his born generation. Because I can't be part of this nonsense. So how do you justify that? They say that Dangote refinery worth $20 billion, which possibly may have been inflated. But you spent more than close to $22 billion in turnaround maintenance. If I to add 2022 and 2023, you might get up to 25 billion or closer to $25 billion only in turning around maintenance that is not working, that is not productive. That is not productive. And yet, you also pay for landing costs. You can imagine the landing costs. You pay for landing costs. You pay for landing swimming costs. You pay for drowning costs. Huh? You pay for Fulani costs. Huh? Man, you are just joking in this country.
You don't have to celebrate for this.
You are just joking. That's a big time shit, man. Let me speak like Mr. P. Man, this is a bullshit. This is bullshit.
Okay, on the north,
that is madness.
On the northeast, federal government seeks funding for over 4 million malnourished people.
Have a nice day.
Good morning.
Good morning, Christopher. What happened?
People are agitated.
Fankule and Chibi, so they are encounter.
Yes, we are looking at the $21 billion revenue we are going to get from Dangote refinery and 100,000 jobs
For the Nigeria population.
Yes.
That one is a good language, but whether will it come to pass? Because a language that is spoken is different from the reality that will come. Because Nigeria has been known for a story. They say I will create 100,000 work for the whole youth. We are in 2023 now. No one job. They will share money, zero. All their language is zero. But let us wait and see what this new administration is going to do. Because I can see a fresh air. Let us see. We can't be judging now because we know the language of the past is a zero. The language of the past government since 1990 to today is a complete not rope to be right about. They are the bird of the same feather. But now we are having a new atmosphere. A new atmosphere in the name of a new refinery. We have 4 refineries for the past millions of years. No one is working. But let us give glory to the glory that make this thing to happen now. See, let us see. And God has made it to happen. Let us see that our benefit must come to pass.
Let's look at that refinery. 4 refineries not working.
You know, imagine for the past many years.
How do we believe that this one that is going to work?
Because this one now, according to my belief, is a private refinery entirely, not government house. Although government may have 1 or 2 shares under the ground, but it's going to control it as it controls the Dangote group. So there's a difference there. Because Nigeria is corrupt to the bone. The previous, the government, all of them. Past 1999, when Abacha was there, refinery was going well. They were selling for how much? 20 naira was the highest money. Obasanjo is the root of all demon in Nigeria. Obasanjo is the root of all demon. God saved him from the death of the lion dream of Abacha. And he came, messed everything up. See what is happening. I said, this man, for I said, this man not do any refinery. But only this one, when he allowed to come in his time, it proved positive to the future of you and I. And I learned that he's going to open the second Niger bridge today again.
Yes, second Niger.
So all those are positive language. In the middle of millions of bad, at least we can pick 2 or 3 things that he have done before he left. So I will give him a hand of applause for that. Past the former president that we have been having. All those are a bunch of criminalities.
You give Buhari
A kudos for that, because he done things. Among the Babati, there are things that he done that we can see. Under his watch, if a refinery come outside, first in Africa, which will benefit, many Africa will benefit. Under his watch, second Niger bridge is going to be completed, commissioned today. What are those previous government done? They swallowed the money. PDP was the house of the heart of Igbo land. Obasanjo, the lion there, he brainwashed all of them, not do anything. Now it's time for that place, they can't come because it's a shame. Nigeria have now grown past the other side. Let us live and let live now.
Okay, let's talk about the tribunal. Let's not forget about the tribunal.
The tribunal, what is happening in the tribunal? The tribunal will continue their work, but there will be installation on Monday. Installment. That one is possible. After that one is come, how will the tribunal do? The tribunal will not be under the immunity of the president sitting on the ground. So there is a few chance of the tribunal coming out with the reality of the language.
A few chance.
There's a limited chance.
Limited chance.
Yes.
And
that one is reality. So we are Nigeria. Whether we like it or not, what's going up must come down. We are beginning to release some fresh air. And you are now low. After the Naira problem, after the fuel problem, now the refinery have come for us to sit in. Now, going out and coming in, that cost of carrying our crude coming is now stopped. Merci beaucoup. Merci to all my brother and my big brother, Brother Siri, the other day. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Yeah, with that, we've come to the end of the program this morning. Bye, sir, and Newsland. Thank you very much for being part of the program. God bless you. Please click on the like button so that we can have more reach to other persons. And also subscribe to Flip if you have not done so. I am Chris Danjiku. Till tomorrow. Thanks for watching. God bless you. Bye for now.